Hey guys, we're back, and today we're going to finish up this old hobo here. Here's the one that I finished, and actually I'm going to have a rough out made of this guy because I like him so much. But anyway, I'm going to put this down. But what I did off camera, I went ahead and did the hair and stuff, and I'm going to start and do this side here. So I'm going to take this out, and we're going to get right into it. So right in here on the hair, I'm going to take a number 11 and start putting in the hair on the sideburn. And this is a like a 3mm number 3. Number 11 gouge. I get that in there like that, the hairline. Then I like to go back over it a little bit with a V tool. Just kind of give them some sharp areas in there. Just to show a little bit of shadow. Now we're going to work on the this ear right here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to hollow it out with a number 9 gouge. I go in like this and make my inner ear just a little concaved area. Like that right there. Then I go in and I do what I call my inner ear, and mine really just consists of some shadow marks. There's one. That forms the upper lobe right there, and then I'm gonna come in here and do the lower lobe. Like that, just to get some shadow in there. You might need to pick at it a little bit. And while we're in there, I'm going to make some little sharp cuts right in here with my knife to end the little sideburn area. Like that right there. And get my pencil marks off. Now, to finish off this inner ear, I'd like to make another little wedge cut right here. And it just kind of gives it a little bit more shadow. Like that. That's the pretty much my ear. Then I'm going to round it up a little bit. And over here I've got a little bitty number 9 gouge cut. I'm going to go in there and do that. I kind of start about right here. Work my way around that way. Just a little bit, not much. Now let's, while we're here, I want to show you how I get this stubble here. I just take the number 11 again and I just go over it and make little divot cuts. And this gives it a 5 o'clock shadow effect. Like this right here. And while I got this number 11 in my hand, let's go over here and we're going to put in the hair on the back side of the head. I may not do all of it for you because I got to walk on the body a little bit, but you can see how I'm doing that. Now, this weekend, I want to say again, I'm going to be in Branson, Missouri at Pete Engler's Design, having a class there, a 2-day class, Friday and a Saturday. And then I'm going to be at Hill and Holler in August, and I'll be there with Van Kelly and Harold Lowe. And I failed to mention on the last tape that Ron Allison, he's going to be there also. I didn't mean to forget you, Ron. I was carving and it just didn't. But anyway, Ron's going to be there. And like I said, also, I think Joe Land is going to be there. But anyway, that's in August. So you might look at your calendar and sign up for those, Hill and Holler. And I still got some openings in the class at Engler's Design too. Or just drop by and say hello if you're in that area. I'd like to see you. We'll answer some questions for you. But anyway, I'm putting in the hair. And I pretty much got that. Now, while we're here, we got this hat band. I'm going to cut it in. I'll take a 1/4 inch V and I'll cut it in. And also in early October, I'm going to be at the Gathering of Woodcarvers, and it's the 1st of October. And I said on the last tape I'd give you some more information on it, and I'm probably going to do a video about it, just a short video, and let you know some information on it. And then I'll be at the Woodcarvers, the Renegade Woodcarvers Roundup in October also. But I got, and then I've got some more classes scheduled at Pete Engler's Design. But anyway, if you're interested, check them out. All right, we got that face in there. And I pretty much got the face done. What are we doing on time now, Peyton? How are we doing there?
We got about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, well. All right, I do want to go in and cut this hat band down a little bit. Just kind of get a concave look. Like that right there. Okay. I don't see anything else. He's pretty much done now. What we want to do, we want to get in on this body. And I'm going to put him right here. Now, here's the body. I went in and did this here off camera. And now what we're going to do the other side. So while we're right here, I'm just going to go ahead and outline these these lines with a V tool. Yep, I got to go with the grain. But you want to relieve it and make this tie stand out as pretty good ways. And to do that, let's take this knife here and shave it over a little bit. And I hadn't figured out what I'm going to do on the next YouTube, but we'll come up with something. Somebody had asked me if I would do my little hunting dog, one of my rough outs, and I may do that, and we'll just see how it goes. Okay. All right, I've got that in. Now, what I've got to do is round this area here. So I'm going to take this big number 5 gouge, and I'm going to start rounding this area here. And we're going to get this pretty much done. I mean, it may not be all the way finished, but it's going to look pretty much like the other. Okay, that's getting rounded. Now let's take this, and now you could do this with a knife, but to speed it up a little bit, I'm using this big gouge here. And that's pretty much where I need to be. Now this right in here is a little too high. We're going to have to lower that, so I'm going to take my knife and make me a stop cut there and one right here. And we're going to cut back against that and make it stand out a little bit more. And let's deepen that in there. And I'm going to make the little part in a tie. And we need to make where the sleeve and the collar are going to be. So I'm going to take this and kind of round this right here. And take my V-tool, come in right here, and work it around and make the collar. Like that right there. Then I want to kind of concave this right in here, so you can go in with a knife and do that. I like to go in and just kind of scoop away at it. Give it a little upturned look. Or you could use a gouge on it. I got a nick in that tool. But he's just about getting finished up. What's the time looking like, Peyton?
Got about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. I got enough time here to do what I need to do. Now, right in here, I'm going to make where that little sleeve is. So I'm going to go in and it's just like a seam where that sleeve is. And I'll just go in with a little V-tool. Not very hard, just enough. Just a small little cut. And give it like there's a seam up there. Let's see here. Let's round this a little bit more here. Oh, why that's not cutting correctly. Now then. Okay, now right in here I've got some places that I'll give it a torn look, so I go in and kind of make some little indentations with my knife blade, giving a torn look. And I'm going to do it all the way around. And you can even put some here in the back. He's just about getting close to being finished. I do want to show you a little bit how I put the dots in this this tie here. what I do is I take my wood burner and let me turn it on, and it has a little round ball on the end. And let's see here, let me make sure it's, yeah. What I do, I like to come in and burn my little dots in, and you just do this different areas. I like to keep the trio of dots together, and you can put some here, one right here. But anyway, that's I wanted to show you that. I won't bore you with that. How's the time looking, Peyton?
You got about 2 minutes.
How many?
2.
2. Now, right in here, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make a depth cut, a deeper cut rather, just to give it some shadow. And let's see, that's probably pretty much where I need it to be. Let's put some depth cut right in here. Get that slice out of there. I do also, when I like to come in here and do some little scoops like this with my knife blade, just to get some wrinkled look. It just adds to it, I think. And you want to go in and make sure you got all your bandsaw areas off. And that's how's the time looking, Peyton? We're about done, right?
Yep.
Let me put this in. Yeah, he's pretty much done. Let's see. Yep, he's coming right along. The band, and like I said, I'm going to have this painted, and I'll show this one to you painted on the next YouTube. But I'm going to have a rough out made of this one, so you'll see him in the future as a rough out. So anyway, guys, with that, I hope you enjoyed the hobo, and you learned how I joined it together with a 2-piece carving. So until then, happy carving to everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye.